Everyone, welcome to another weekly portion. This week's Parasha in the book of Exodus and the book of Shemot. So we're leaving Egypt after the wonders that God has done and the 10 plagues, and he tells Moshe Rabbeinu just before the last 3 plagues in Parashat Bo, he says, all of this is happening so that you can tell your children the wonders that I have made in the land of Egypt. So the wonders that you have made in the land of Egypt, so now God is speaking to Moses in a singular fashion, Leman tesaper, so that you can tell your children. Surely this is a very broad mitzvah. I mean, the mitzvah of chinuch, of educating your child, is incumbent upon every parent. Some would say only on the father, not on the mother, but nevertheless, on every Jewish home, there is the mitzvah of bringing forth Jewish education, so that we can tell our children the emunah, the belief in God, and so on and so forth. Why then is God telling Moshe, Leman tesaper, so that you, in a singular fashion, will tell bincha, you will tell your children individually? What does that mean? So, who are the only 2 children that are not present in Mitzrayim? Says Rav Neriah, the only 2 children missing in the whole picture were the children of Moses. They were the only ones that were not there. Eliezer and Gershom, the only ones not in Mitzrayim, and God is telling Moshe Rabbeinu, you know why your children are not here? Everyone else, their children along with their parents are going to live the experience. They're going to remember, I'm taking you out of Egypt. The children are going to remember what happened last year and the year before when they're wandering off in a new land, in a new setting. But it is only your children that are going to hear the live experience from you. I want you to know that you are a message for everyone else out there after you. We're going to have to take on the message and the same task that Moshe Rabbeinu had. Although his children should have been there, they should have experienced it hands on, eyes on, as to what was going on, but God chose not to do that, so that we can learn from Moshe Rabbeinu that he had to see everything, he had to incorporate it and absorb it in a way, in such a fashion that he would take the mission of telling it onto his children to be a live and living example. We too should be a living example of the emunah, of the belief in Hashem, and take that message of God's omnipotence and convey it onto our children in our lives. I wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom and a great weekend.